Hello, I'm Nichole Moore and here's a quick update on the news. They've raised over £4,000 for the Teenage Cancer Trust by braving the shave, and they've done it for a special reason, to support their best friend. Ellie and Kaylee couldn't be happier with their new look. Students in Winchester have been voicing their concerns about the level of tuition fees.
I feel like they're almost quite reasonable, but it would be nice to know better where it's spent, rather than it just drifting off and never seeing it again.
I think that she should bring them back down to the £3,000 per year.
Like people who did the course when it was like less anyway, they got exactly what we get.
Good afternoon, I'm Nichole Moore and here are the 2 o'clock headlines. Police are investigating an incident at the Palace of Westminster. A House of Commons spokesman says it's ongoing, but the building is not in lockdown. No extra officers can be seen at the main entrance to the estate. However, there are reports of heavy police activity around a corridor used by ministers. 2 teenagers were arrested this morning following the death of a 6-week-old baby. Our crime reporter Johnny Lack has more.
So what we know so far is that officers and paramedics were called to an address in Southampton at 5 a.m. on Sunday, with the baby then being taken to a hospital, but unfortunately he died a short time later. Then this morning, a 16-year-old boy and an 18-year-old woman were arrested in connection with the death and are currently being questioned.
The Anthony Nolan charity and its student equivalent Marrow help those in need of transplants. Their campaign is encouraging students to register to become donors. Fancy a night away from home? Planners in Winchester are expected to make a decision on a possible new hotel complex in the heart of the city. The 62-bed Travelodge could be built on the site of the old Next store in the High Street. But local people have given the idea of a high street hotel a mixed reception.
Get a Travelodge in. I love Travelodges. They're affordable.
It's a bit odd to have a hotel in High Street. I mean, conceptually it seems strange.
That's all for today. We'll have more tomorrow.
So from my point of view and from the student union point of view, I think it's very obvious that the system of tuition fees that we have at the moment is broken. It's failed to achieve what we wanted it to achieve or what the government wanted to achieve at the time. It's not encouraging disadvantaged students to go to university.
61 universities in the UK are currently facing strikes. Lecturers face proposed changes to their pensions which could see them £10,000 worse off a year. Some students voice their concerns about how the strikes have affected them.
We have a month of no lectures because they are striking throughout all the days that my lectures are on. We are not really getting informed about deadlines and coursework because they are fully on strike. So not just from lectures, they are on strike as lecturers and professors.